Hi guys, True Souls Emporium here with your weekly card reading. Apologies for no card readings during the week, just really wasn't feeling it unfortunately, so can't be helped. Okay, so beginning of the week, first 2-3 days, we have perspective. So, are you seeing things the way that they are meant to be seen, or are you seeing them from an old perspective? Are you seeing them from something that you are hanging on to that you shouldn't be? Try looking at it. Try putting yourself in somebody else's shoes and looking at it from that way. There is also if you're giving advice out to people, are you listening to your own advice? Because that is a change in perspective. You are seeing you're seeing it from a different way. So you're giving the advice to somebody else, but it is probably advice that you need to hear too. It can really be that simple. When in doubt, run your situation through somebody else. Run it past somebody else. Friend of a friend, or say, well, I've got a friend who's got an issue, and we all know what that means. But try it that way. Try getting somebody else's perspective on whatever it is that you are struggling with at the moment. Okay, so card 2. So we have the spring equinox. We have rebirth again. So especially this time of year, it's the veil is a lot thinner. Please excuse whatever my camera is doing, and I don't know what it is doing, to be fair. This time of year the veil is very much thinner, so it needs time to, you need time to adjust. This is why it's a period of rebirth, and it can be as simple as something that you hadn't perhaps thought of before. Maybe that's where the perspective comes into it, a way of thinking that you hadn't thought of before. Perhaps that leads to a new way of thinking, a new way of being for yourself. And commit to these things fully. It is something that that you need to embrace, that you need to be wholly involved in. And this is yourself, so you do need to be wholly involved in yourself. You don't, if you're living your life vicariously and you're not doing it for your own good, who are you serving it? Because you're not serving yourself. And really, at the end of the day, that is all that we have. We form partnerships, we form friendships, but at the end of the day, the person you spend the most time with is yourself, in your own head, in your own heart, in your own soul. So perhaps the new perspective leads you to a new way of being or a new way of thinking. And definitely embrace that wholly, embrace that to the point whereby that is the new you. And if anybody doesn't like it, bye-bye. It just means that they're not meant to be in your life. It is that simple. So the third and final card, instinct. We've had this one out a lot recently, haven't we? Relying on your instincts, trusting your gut feelings. Something that we tend to overlook. We overthink. We let our heads get in the way of our hearts, of our guts. And how many times have you looked back and gone, well, if only I'd listened to my gut in the first place, this wouldn't have happened. So stop doing that. A lot of this is overthinking. Okay, we do it a lot. We second guess ourselves. We don't trust ourselves. And we really should do. We are a force of nature. We are powerful. And your instincts will always lead you right. They will always tell you where to go, what is right, what is wrong, that sort of thing. So going down the path whereby you're not listening, You're overthinking. Where has it got you? You know, has it got you to the person that you like? Has it got you to being, liking yourself? Has it got you to, well, anything like that, really? So change the way that you're looking at things, ask for other perspectives and consider them. Don't just totally disregard them. Do actually consider them. This will lead to a new you or a new aspect of you, perhaps something that you hadn't thought of before that gets unleashed. And trust your instincts on where and when to use this. And listen to yourself. This is what the instinct card is telling you, is listen to yourself. So if you ask somebody a perspective and you don't think it's right, trust that instinct. Okay. If you ask somebody else and you think that rings true, listen to your instinct, trust it. Okay. But all in all, it's quite a good spread this week. It may be sort of wagging a finger at you and saying, okay, so heads up, listen. But again, if you're overthinking, stop. All right, stop second guessing yourself. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt, and trust your instinct above all else. Okay. I think that's all I'm getting for now, so I will sign off. I'll see my YouTubers again next week, and hopefully my TikTokers again tomorrow. Bye for now.